There we go. Ayo. Ayo. It's working.
Yo, right, let's get us
So
set up.
what's your lowest captain skill?
My lowest captain skill will be a 5, so it'll be me deploying first.
Ah, so
And we'll
we could
deploy them
call
all
this.
to get this battle underway. The Andorians are particularly angry with the Vulcans at the moment, so I will deploy them all in one go, so we can get to grips as soon as possible. There we go. Careful analysis of battle formation there.
And this is our research mission up here. So we'll take the Niv. Oh, I need to take a quick look at my cards here, make sure I get the right one. All right. So I need the Talkir. The Talkir. We'll put the Talkir over here. Um, we don't have the lines on the table. That's why I just have this set up.
Just make sure I've got my movement dials as well.
If,
At least I have to consider one movement dial. You know, the movement dial for the Andorian ship looks awfully like the Constitution movement dial, but with a 3 come about.
well, the most of those dials ended up looking the same after a while. Let's just move that back a bit. That back a bit. That back a bit. So yeah, I think that's good. So I'll just take this off to the side, and we can set our dials. Just want to make sure I set them up in formation. So this guy goes there, that there, that there.
I must admit that we are grossly offended by your lack of emotions.
How dare you?
And the comment you made about our mother being involved in a blue movie was most offensive.
All right, let's get these. Put them there. There we go. Are you set down?
Yeah. Lowest captain goes first, which will be my 5 then, is it?
Yep.
Tel Aviv. Tel Aviv, who is commanding the Kumari. Now, someone was saying to me I should have definitely have put him on the other ship, but I just didn't fancy having a double.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Over,
yeah. The
I didn't
Kumari.
fancy having, yeah,
Normally you put Shran on the Kumari because his ability lets you trigger off.
yeah,
Give
but I
him
just
yeah.
didn't fancy the double whole
Oh,
stress,
I might
which
have.
would have.
Well, yeah, but he doesn't. The idea is he just dishes out those all the time. Anyway, oh, you're doing
Oh, actually,
a
let me
15
just take a
degree.
screenshot. If I just move that back a moment, and I'll take a screenshot. Do. Just realised I should always do a picture of the deployment.
Oh, don't forget to put your tiles. I don't think you put your tiles on the board.
I did behind. I
Oh, I
revealed,
can't see them from over there. That's clever.
and
All right.
then if I do my 3 forward, there we go. And I'll take the screenshots if you want to do your movement.
Sure. Yeah. We'll say that my six actually. How much does your six ship cost? Because we both have a captain skill of 6.
We can roll a dice to
Yeah.
see.
Sure. Let's
I've,
just.
I've gone first. I've gone first, so you can go next, and then we'll swap it over for next go.
Or we, let's just roll a dice and see who has the greater number and stick with that for the rest of the game because I don't want to keep switching back and forth.
Oh, okay. Well,
Um.
I'll take it then. I'll take the token. There we go. So I will go first.
No.
There we go.
Okay. You'll go
Save the dice.
first. All right. Sure. I find it's
Yes.
easier just
Us
to stick with the
blueskins
same
want
initiative the whole game.
war.
It's one of the
Our
reasons why
us
it gets
blue.
a bit frustrating to play Borg because the initiative keeps changing.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll shoot first and you move first. That sounds good.
Yep.
Okay. So do your 6.
Oh, right. Because you got 6 as well, haven't you?
Yeah, that's what we were
Oh,
talking about.
shocking.
You
Oh,
you
yeah, yeah.
you do your 6 before I do mine.
And it's Telex Sharan, which is Tel Aviv. Is that one?
I
There
never
we
know how to
go.
pronounce his name. Are you sure it's Tel Aviv? Because Tel
Tel
Aviv
Aviv.
is like a Israel city or something. All right. Oh,
Yeah,
what's your
that's right.
actions? Don't forget your actions.
Oh yeah, thank you. Well, it's kind of pointless at this stage because I can't target lock.
Okay.
Um,
They look like
I
Battlestar
will. I will
Galactica
just
ships.
evade.
They look so much like Battlestar
I will
Galactica
just
ships.
evade. I actually get a free scan as well with the Tel Aviv's battle cruiser.
Nice. Okay. So first up for me is the Dakir. So that's this guy on the end. He's pulling a straight 2. Nope, that's the wrong one. Oh, undo that move. Here. And they're Vulcans, so I'm just going to give them a scan right now. Boop. Then the next in my initiative is I've got 2 7s. Do you have any 7s? Go fish.
Nice that
Okay.
we've both got one.
So all
We've
my
both
guys
got.
move, I guess, at once. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
So
I
I'll
like
have.
the fact that we've all got 180 firing arcs.
Oh, one of my ships is lacking a rear though. Okay, so strike 2 for the
All of
Talkir.
mine are left in the rear.
Scan. And then the Nivar, I'm gonna have straight 3. Scan.
So what do they use their antennae for? They're
I
not
think
obviously.
they're balance. Cause I think I haven't seen this episode, but my family's seen it. There's an episode where Archer ends up tearing off one of their antenna, and it makes it so he can't walk properly. It's sort of like completely losing your inner ear.
That's terrible. Shocking. You'd think you'd wear some kind of antenna guard, wouldn't you, against that?
Well, it was during like an
It
honor
might.
deathmatch thing where you were trying to kill your opponent, so I think protecting your antenna wasn't
Yeah,
because
but they had
it
like
was a fight to the death sort of thing.
if they were having like the arena fights on my home world here, then you would expect them to be ripping antenna off quite regularly.
Now, it's considered like a completely disabling move. Like you are considered no longer able to fight if that ever happens to you. In fact, that's why he did it, because he was all like, I don't want to kill you, but if I do this, it would be dishonorable for me to kill you if you're in this state. So it's sort of like a humiliating move.
Right.
But it's done in a way
Is
that
it
it's
my
like,
last ship?
I don't want to actually hurt you, so I'm just going to do this instead.
Well, I went for a stereotypical 3 forward, so I can carry on flying in formation. No one saw that coming, eh? Okay, and what did you do for your actions, by the way?
I just did scans,
Yeah,
because they're Vulcans.
you did scans. There we go. Cool. And then let me take a screenshot, and that will be the end of turn 1 as the ships. Generally, we always have a relatively quiet, eventful turn 1.
Yeah, there are I like the builds that try to mix things up, like where they launch a ship forward with like a speed 12.
Was it like turn 2 in that game we played, and your Borg faction was destroyed all completely on turn
It
2?
was killed off by the end of turn 3.
That's just like so unborgy.
But I almost won that. I think I got second place.
You did, I know. You destroyed on turn 3, but you managed to get second place
Yeah, I
regardless.
assimilated the asteroid, turned it into a big old Borg sphere, and took it for a spin. So are we good for the end phase? We can delete the tokens now?
Yeah, I deleted tokens. So I throw them over there. We delete them for me so I can
Yeah, okay.
focus on my
Boop.
dials.
I got my dial set. Sure hope I set them right. Let me check, because I'm dyslexic and I'm like that. I wonder if the audience can guess my strategy. Ooh. I remember in one of our games, I took a bowl and I tried to make a 3D planet with a bowl because I completely forgot that we actually have 3D planets for this.
I've actually made um, at home. I'll send you photos when we ever get back to playing again. I've actually made planets that are on flying bases, which we actually use when we're playing, and they look pretty impressive. As well as some asteroids, so they're probably going to 3D print some asteroids.
Yeah, there was these Lego sets that they made for a while. These tiny little micro sets that were really cheap. It was because Lego's getting so expensive, kids couldn't buy $5 sets anymore, so they started to make these really rinky-dinky $5 sets, and they're like little Lego Star Wars ones. And they came inside a plastic planet that you could break into two halves. And I tried to find one of those explicitly for this game, so I could take the planet, split it in half, and have two 3D planets to put down. I couldn't find it because I think they stopped making those ones. I think they changed how they look, the packaging. I really
I've
like your
actually got
starting angle. Is that a 15
yeah.
degree or
I try not. I try not to go like straight onto the board. I always because it makes it harder to kind of assume where I'm going to go. If you know what I mean? You know I'm going to turn somewhere because obviously there's a planet fast approaching our sensors. But yeah, I could quite easily go this way, or I could quite easily go that way, or you know what? I could even just fly into the planet and start colonizing. It is a nice blue world.
dabba dee dabba die. You're up first with your
Yeah,
skill 5.
your your red orangeness offends us. Right,
Oh,
it will be the Kumari
I
to
should probably be
reveal.
more careful with my camera because I just remembered zooming it around so much could give people motion sickness.
There you go. And he gets an action. I don't think I'm in range yet. War has not closed, so
But
he
I
will
might be
just do
closing in
a.
range at that rate. So yeah, you might want
He
to take
will
him.
evade. He will evade. Let me just see. I've got other options available. When this ship spends a dodge or an evade token, target a friendly ship, and you may put it on another ship. Yep, cool.
Okay, so then all of mine move. Starting first with the Dakir because it's a skill 6, and then the Nivar is a 7, and the Talkir is a 7. We'll go Dakir first.
Oh, I need to do my 6 as well, don't I?
Yes you do.
Tel Aviv's battle cruiser.
Delvalve. Delvalve. Whoa! That's a
Could
nifty
I get a free
move.
scan?
I think I might have been worried to pull that one. But
Oh, I wasn't. I know where I'm going.
yeah, you've been.
Can't
How
tell
long
you
have you
what.
been playing the game for? Because I mean, you probably have memorized most of them. I gotta say,
I'm not as good as Matt. Matt is
oh, no
particularly
one's as
good
good
at.
as Matt in the
No, I
group.
know. So I've probably been playing for a few years. I still make some rookie mistakes.
Yeah, I'm not used to tabletop simulators, sort of, because the ships are the wrong size. They resized the spaceship models to be like a nicer looking scale than the game, and
Hmm.
as such, I'm really bad at predicting where the ships go. Um, when I pull a move. All right, are you done?
What you want to do is you want to get yourself some spare time, come onto here and just basically log on a ship, put on a basic map, and all you do is spend half an hour flying around the board, put a few obstacles and fly
Well,
around and get your
one of the downsides is we often play with a different sized board as well, so that also screws
correct.
with it.
Yeah,
All
but
right.
you're moving. You go like you'll kind of know where that ship will end up if you do a one up to the right. Do you know what I mean? That kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But you've gone that way. You've done a turn. Were you meant to do that?
Yeah,
Was that an illogical move from a Vulcan?
speak for yourself about the logic of it. Um, and
Oh, well, they might be firing. Yes.
here, if you turn that off, I'll get it. I'll fix it because I can just summon it up twice.
There you go.
There we go.
We're in range.
Now I need to figure out what I'm doing with this ship. So this
We're in range
ship.
of both ships, but not. I've got my third one still go, so you might be in range of all three there. I have a bad feeling this Vulcan may have a new haircut and a smoking ruin of a ship.
A close shave.
That's right, yeah.
I
You
am
don't see
going
many beard.
to, with this ship, I am going to.
You don't see many bearded Vulcans, do you? Unless they've like had transport draft.
I just need to take a quick look at what type of weapons you're packing right now. 555. Yeah, okay, so that's a lot of dice. That's 15 dice attack I'm gonna be dealing with here.
It's
So,
actually a little bit more than that.
all right,
There
okay,
should be
so I'm
Andorian
going to
here.
go full defense. So I'm gonna take my action here, and then I'm going to take another one and get an ox token.
Oh, oh.
Actually, yeah, because of my
I,
captain, which is the Deep Space Nine baseball captain, Solek.
I prefer the term hull stress. You know, I should actually be taking notes, and I'm going to do a battle report for this, and I just have to make it all up as I go along. Unless you
Well, we
send me
haven't
the
really done
video.
much. All right, so that's my turn.
Then it goes to my final Andorian battle cruiser, the one that has a traitorous alien in control.
Oh, what?
And
I don't know what he looks like. What does this card look like?
there you go. His name is Carr. He's my favorite captain of all time, actually. He looks like a bean head, orangey skin. So probably be deeply offending the Andorians, but there aren't much choice of Andorian captains.
Hmm.
So I did message you to say, may I have a non-Andorian
Yeah, no,
captain
no,
who's
I was
still a,
okay with that. I was okay with that. I'm just gonna check
he
the
is
overlay to make
amazing.
sure this is still recording.
He is amazing. Right, so we go to shooting phase. Oh, I get my actions first. Let me see, what shall I do? I could target lock. Yeah, I think I have to target lock actually to use my advanced weaponry. So
Oh, the overlay is not activating for some reason.
do.
So I don't know how the recording is going. uh, Alt Z.
I realize actually, because I'm spending my target lock on my advanced weaponry, I don't really have a lot of purity. Okay, so let's go for it. It probably wasn't a smart move. I should have gone for battle stations, I feel. 3 time tokens added to my advanced weaponry. I will spend my target lock. And let us give you something to worry about. Now, I don't have any of the bonuses of this, so it's just a standard 5 attack dice. I probably shouldn't have done this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to get an extra defense dice as well. I've got no purity.
Wait. Are you attacking with your primary weapon or a secondary weapon?
Secondary weapon.
Secondary weapon, then I don't get the extra green.
Oh, of course you don't. Yeah, no. And let me just quickly see what I've got to power this. It says if I inflict 3 time tokens, if you inflict a critical damage, you may search the damage deck and choose a weapons malfunction or munitions failure critical damage.
Okay, so that's
You know,
if
only
you.
guys
That's after
forward
the
firing up.
defense.
So there is actually a crit and 2 hits.
Okay, but I need to roll. Okay,
Oh
so what
no!
I'm going to do is. Oh, now the overlay appears.
Oh, in trouble, my good sir.
I don't think so, my good sir, because of the Talkir's
So,
named ability, sir. Each time you defend during the modified defense step of the combat phase, you may add one evade result to your roll. If you do so, place one auxiliary power token beside your ship.
you can have so much hull stress.
But I'm playing Vulcan, so I happen to have 3 copies of. Well, I have 2 copies of Power Grid and an auxiliary control room.
Okay, there we go. That's how you're going to get around it.
Uh,
That ain't ship anymore. It's termites holding hands.
so I'm going to my strategy. So I'm going to disable Power Grid.
You are going to have to spend some of your evade tokens to not take a critical damage here.
Yeah, so I'll drop that there, and then I will delete. So I've got 3 here to spend. cancel your attack.
Yep, that cancels the attack,
Yep.
leaving you evadeless. So that's my ship fired, and then it will move on to the next person. Do you get a return fire now?
Skill 7's shooting now, right? So the Tal'Kir can
Yeah.
shoot back, and then Nivar can shoot, but Nivar's out of range. So let me see which of your ships
Oh, I did
is
make
the
a
most
mistake there as well.
expensive. The
I did make a
Kumari.
mistake there. I did make a mistake there as well.
I'm gonna shoot the
I should have had
Kumari.
an extra attack dice, but oh well. Mistakes are made.
Oh well, we only just ended. If you want to roll one more.
Okay. The reason why is because of my flagship. It says all of the friendly ships that are in range 1 get +1 attack die when they're attacking at range 2 or 3. So you got an extra one to deal with. There we go. Missed. Yeah, it's fine.
Hey, okay. I'm going to target the generic, the one that shot me, because it has no evade by it.
Oh, sugar. You know what? I did actually have another attack dice. When attacking during the mod heist, you may re-roll any one of your blank dice twice. In addition, if your captain's skill is greater than the attacker's skill number, during the roll attack step, roll +1 attack dice. Although I think the rule of 3 might. Oh no, it's still got because it'll be 5 + 2. There's another one, and I can convert a blank into a hit. A re-roll. Oh, so there is an extra hit there for you to deal with.
Okay, then you re-roll that twice.
And I re-roll that, which is a battle station, which doesn't do anything. So you got one extra hit to deal with, which
okay,
I
so
will
that kills
point
a
out.
shield.
Yeah. There's a little bit of shaky camera, and shaky game playing as having to quickly read and check my powers and abilities.
Oh, that's okay. You don't play Andorian often. Okay, so I'm gonna
Smashed
roll
me.
these 3 at your, because I don't think I have a
Name
spare
up.
weapon.
Yeah.
No, I don't. Okay, so I'm going to attack him, and you're rolling 2 green, unless you have a special power.
I get an extra one, I think,
Oh!
from my flag, not my flagship, the friendly, when a friendly ship within range 1 is defending, the friendly ship may roll +1 defense dice. If that friendly ship is an Andorian, it may also convert a blank into a dodge. So I'm
Okay, yeah.
rolling three dodgy, and I can turn one of them in from a blank into a dodge. Okay. Yeah, I'm in range 1, don't worry.
Yeah, so you can roll 3.
3 defense and
But
convert
I
1.
rolled a perfect attack of 3
Oh
attack.
no. So I get 3 defense.
Phew.
2 defense. Sorry, 2 defense. So I get. Oh no, I get 1 for long range.
Yeah. I
Pew
forgot. I
pew
have to kill
pew.
to leave first.
So I can convert one of them. You can press this to change the side of it, don't you? I can never seem to do that.
Yeah, you just hold your mouse over it and then you hit a key. So it's like
Okay.
3.
There we go.
There.
Fade 2. That's 1 goes through. That hits my
Oh, how do you do the
shields.
arrow? I've never figured out how to do the arrow.
Arrow.
Oh, like that.
No, James always plays with that. I think it's in the options you have on the sidebar.
Yeah,
So I have 2 plus 2 is 4. So I've got 3 shields remaining. Shields! We both
I really
basically
have to
lost.
do more than 1 damage because you can repair a shield every turn.
I can. And I've got 4 shields until my last shield goes.
I'm
So
calling
end
it right
phase.
now. I'm gonna call it right now. The Vulcans are gonna lose.
So combat phase. I'm going to flip 2 shields now, which will basically repair 1 on the end phase. All right, and I will continue shooting, shall I? So let's go for Tel Aviv's battle cruiser. So
Oh no! You aren't actually disabling that. That's the opposite. It actually what combat phase text does is it if you have disabled your shields because someone used a special card or you used a boarding party or something, it lets you re-enable your shields.
oh,
If you had
okay.
a cloaking device on your ship, you could raise your shields while cloaked with this card.
Oh, that's well. I
And
saw
then you
that as
get to
you've
repair a
got to have
shield
to.
anyway just for free.
Oh,
It
that's
is
much better than I thought it was.
it is one of the most OP cards in the game, and the only thing that makes it rein in is that it only works on the Andorian
Andorians.
battlecruisers, and we only have 2 of those in the entire game.
So it will be Tel Aviv to fire next. I'm just looking at the stuff. He has advanced weaponry, but as well, but I would need a target lock, which I don't currently have. So it will be firing with standard weapons. I get an extra 1, so it's 4 attack dice. And I've got a battle stations. Oh, though if I fired the advanced weaponry, that's a lot of dice going in at you. Okay, so let's roll away. I have a battle stations to spend. And that's a crit and 2 hits. Now, I have a scan token, unfortunately, so you'll roll 1 less defense. That's when the music gets more dramatic.
Oh, I have some. I found an old sound effects CD that I was given when I was a kid, and it comes with a whole bunch of old Star Trek like battle music, like the dun 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 dun. Dun. Oh no. Da 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 da. Oh, did you spend your battle stations?
Yeah, I will actually. Thank you for pointing that out. I will spend it as my battle stations to turn that into a hit as well. There we go. Boom.
Okay,
That's going to
so
hurt.
I lose the remaining 3 shields. And I take 1 hull damage. Right? No, or
Oh,
was it 1
it's a
crit?
crit.
It's 1
It's a
crit, yeah.
crit going in. You can't get away, Spock. You can't get away.
I don't actually have Spock on this build, sadly. Let's see what we get.
Jostled Navigator. Whenever you execute a maneuver that causes you to overlap another ship, suffer 1 damage.
Oh.
So it's kind of all ramming strategies now. Unfortunately, there's more shooting coming in though. So now the Kumari is going to have a little bit of Vulcan. A bit like those Klingons. Right, so I will be shooting. Now, you are at range 2 or 3, so my flagship's going to give it an extra dice. So it will be 4 attack dice. 4 attack dice. So there we go.
I forgot your ships have
And
fucking
I
kill
have,
boats. It's ridiculous.
if I have no purity, it's just a standard roll.
Are you using secondary weapon or primary?
Like a primary. So you get an extra defense dice. I went for an evade with it in case she shot at me. So
Okay, so that's 2 hits I need to dodge.
you
Get out
should
of
not have had
dodge.
1 ship go against 3.
What?
Oh, there's an evade. So 1 extra damage goes through. It's when all your ship, the camera in your
Oh wait!
screen now is
I
starting to
forgot! I
shake.
forgot! No! I am going to boop and gain an auxiliary power token.
Oh,
But,
because you can keep doing it. You
oh
got
my god,
auxiliary
game's
power token.
lagging. And then I am going to disable... Ah! Game! Oh! Stop! Throwing its temper tantrum.
The screen is shaking as you're taking damage. Random bits of rock are falling down when they never had any rock on the ceiling.
Gotta drop all those stones onto the bridge. Apparently, when Star Trek Voyager first started, for like the first few episodes... What? For the first few episodes, they had to like say to the cast, like, I'm sorry, but you guys don't know how to shake. And they had to teach the teach the crew. They had to go like to the DS9 guys and ask them how to properly shake. Like go to this actor, and practice shaking because there's a method to it.
I did read somewhere they had to change the light bulbs when they went to red alert or something. I think it might have been on DS9. They had to go and it's only like on the 2nd or 3rd season. So just imagine them like a Red Dwarf. Go to red alert. It does mean changing the bulb.
Mm, mm.
So there's a bit of damage on that ship now, isn't there? Or are you okay? Or you take 1 crit, but your power grids are a little bit disabled there. Right, I think we're into the last round. That was all my boys fired. Let me take my screenshot. I have a feeling that the Talkia might not be with us for much longer.
I don't think my plan's working. I should have changed my formation into a different style.
You should have followed the Shang Tzu philosophy. Shang Tzu clearly dictates that 3 ships going against 1 ship, the 1 ship will generally come out worse.
I think that's also just arithmetic.
Okay, my good friend, let us see where you go from here. Oh, you're ahead of me. I was made to take a screenshot. So that'll be well, in return, I will get a shield back, and I will remove one of my advanced weaponry time tokens.
Star Command, come in, Star Command. Sorry, I have a card called Vulcan High Command, and it always reminds me of Buzz Lightyear.
Rip roaring.
It is considered a very bad card, I think, by the shipyard
Yeah.
or thing, because
Yes.
it's 5 points for 2 slots, and if you lose the captain that it's equipped to, for the record, it's equipped to the admiral, not the captain. But if you lose the captain that it's equipped to, then you have to discard that card and all the cards that are in the slots. It's it's like
Right.
this for 5 points. That's horrible.
So it'll be get rid of my little tokens, and it'll be me to go first. You've got hull stress coming out of your eyeballs here. Look at all this hull stress. Right, it will be me with my Andorian battle cruiser with Carr. Now, Carr is particularly annoyed because he failed to do any damage last go.
I'm gonna look up
So
what Carr looks like because it's been bugging me because I don't know what he looks like.
he's like he looks like a walnut. He's kind of like an orange walnut.
Sounds like you're describing a
Like I said,
Centaur from Doctor Who.
the other blue Andorians are quite deeply offended by his orange appearance. I see the Andorians being kind of colorist, because they're obviously all about superiority and their racial excellence.
They call the humans. Oh, he's a Herosian.
He's a
Is he?
Herosian.
I think he is. I'm seeing.
There you go.
Yeah, he is. He's from the card
He's
pack.
a Herosian. He's my favorite captain. Herosian's my favorite faction. They are like big. They're basically Star Trek's interpretation of
Predators.
the Predator.
Wait, oh wow, that was.
So I am going to actually target lock, and I will stick the target lock on this boil.
Hey.
He's not going to be there, but it will have future benefits.
Hey, listen.
Okay, that's him done. The Andorian battle cruiser. It's now going to go to my second ship, which will be the Kumari. The Kumari. And the Kumari is deciding to go forward too. I bet you didn't see that happening.
A forward too. Oh, did you bump? Oh no, you didn't.
No,
That was a
it's
trick
not
of the light.
touching. Not touching another ship. And
Then it is.
Kumari,
Oh, what are you
it
doing
may
for your
form
action?
which I strong feeling will be battle stations. Oh, maybe not. No, it's not going to be battle stations.
Aw.
Going to be. Yeah, no, I'll go battle stations. I've got these big weapons I want to be using at some point. Whoop, whoop.
Have you ever
Right,
listened
that's
to
me.
the Battle Stations podcast?
No.
It's kind of hard to find, but it's a Star Trek Attack Wing podcast. The episodes are anywhere between 5 minutes to half an hour, and they're just about builds. Each episode is dedicated to a build.
I'll have to look for that then.
It's I don't think it's on YouTube, but I found it on some like website where you only are allowed to listen to 3 podcasts per day if you.
All right,
Do
so
it
that's
for
probably
free.
why it's hard to find then.
Okay,
Right,
I
that's
got a bank left 1 for the Dakir.
my Andorian ale is doing the crowd there.
That was close. So I get rid of Oxpach. I will remember you. No.
You need to make an Andorian ale card. I imagine you'd just be very like the Gorn ale, but it'll be blue.
Um, let's see. Is this guy in a position to shoot anyone? Probably not. But he might get
You're going
shot
to fly
at.
through an asteroid there.
Yeah.
You are now going to fly through that asteroid.
Not unless I do something
Your,
clever.
your ship does look like a kind of a drill bit, so maybe it will actually, get some valuable alloys as
Yeah,
it
it just
flies through the
spins right
asteroid.
through it. One of the things I want to do one day is buy the Bajoran transport ship, the triangle one, and paint it white like a Star Destroyer.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Entering geosynchronous orbit, Captain. Uh,
And now the all important. You got an action with that, by the way.
yeah, I know. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with it.
Kind of like a Wrath of Khan when basically we're chasing each other around the planet.
I should have really put those auxiliary upgrades on one of the other ships. As well. Should have
I,
shared the love.
I think your Talca here is going to go bye-bye now. I think
Yeah.
I can't see much moving it can do there to get out of my 180 firing arcs.
I should have thrown the aft particle beam on the Talkir so it could zoom past you and shoot backwards.
How far forward can you move?
Just wait. I'm just trying to see what my options are. Unfortunately, all these ships' actions are mostly in relation to. Oh wait, what's this?
Your jostled navigator is going to say that you can't
I'm
fly
gonna
into it.
scan. Oh yeah, what does this guy do? Yeah, if I overlap another ship. Okay, so then Talkir. First thing I'm doing is I'm disabling auxiliary control room, and that removes this auxiliary power. Because I can do that at any time.
You disable your auxiliary power control room. There's a lot of disabled stuff you've got there.
Yeah, well, this ship was kind of supposed to die quickly, but
Well,
the
I think it's
board was
going to do
not
that.
how the board did not look the way I thought it was going to look. So there I go, again on my own, and I'm going to undisable power grid. And those are my ships.
I think you may have got in the way of my Tel Aviv's battle cruiser. Let's
Going
just
down the
reveal that.
only road I've
Oh, it's
ever
gone
known.
straightforward too for Tel Aviv. There we go. My flying should still be fine. It is. Now
Okay.
Tel Aviv's battle. Tel
I'm
Aviv's
literally in
battle as
all of
well.
your arcs.
I do actually think I have done my ships in the wrong order, but as long as I shoot in the right order. Okay, so that will be. I get also a scan token for free on that Tel Aviv's battle cruiser. There we go. All right, you're about to die. Right, then it'll be back to Carr. Now, Carr is most annoyed, but he is at range 2, and therefore he is in range of my flagship, which means he's going to get himself an extra attack dice. Plus, he is also going to get +1 attack dice for him being Carr. So this might hurt. So that will be 3/5 attack dice at range 2. And I can choose one blank to re-roll.
Yeah, I should have gone all in on my defense again.
I can choose one blank to re-roll, but there is no blank to re-roll. Whoops!
Because ship trailing ox is better than a dead ship. Yeah, I should have really gone all in on defense. All right.
As an evade, get rid of one of them. So that's 4 going through.
Then I'm going to take an evade and an ox with my ship's named ability.
Whoop.
Pizza
Does
slice
that
of
still mean
doom.
you're alive, or are you gone? Oh, no, he's
That
still alive.
is. So I cancel 2 of these.
Yeah, there's another one gone, so it's 3 going through.
3 going through to hull. Hull of 5. I'm still alive.
You are still alive. The car delivered a mighty blow. It's
Yeah,
like your ship.
I screwed this whole match up.
Your ship is now listing lazily to the left as smouldering bits are falling off. It's now more force field than ship. So I believe you get to return fire, though.
Uh, oh yeah, I could shoot at Kumari. I'm gonna delete this evade. Hey, Kumari. That's 4 dice because I'm at range 1.
Oh, dramatic.
Well, I never liked this Vulcan captain.
Yep, 2
That's
hits in.
2 dice.
So I get +1 evade. And because it's an Andorian ship, I may turn a blank into an evade. Oh, only evaded once. It's
Wait,
1
does
damage
that
goes
ability
through.
work on your ship, though? Or does it only work on your ally ships?
No, it's my flagship. My flagship's
Oh,
got its basic ability. There we go. Whenever a friendly ship within range 1 is defending, the friendly ship may roll +1 defense dice. If that friendly ship is an Andorian battle cruiser, okay, you may also convert 1 blank into a hit. If the attacking
okay.
ship is a Vulcan ship, that friendly ship may also add 1 evade. Oh, forgot I missed that bit actually.
Wait, no, but I don't.
Oh, I missed that bit.
Yeah,
So
but
actually
you're
add
on.
an,
This is to. Oh wait, yeah, this is the Kumari I'm attacking. Sorry, I thought this
yeah,
was the to leave. All right, yeah, no.
so I can actually add another dodge to that. So that means I do a total evade.
Uh,
You know,
well,
I didn't realize that just how good this fleet is at going against these Vulcans.
yeah, the Vulcan faction pack better come with some. If you're fighting Andorians, do this
Yeah,
because
I reckon it should be, shouldn't it?
this is getting a bit. Like, also, I did screw up my formation.
I think maybe
The
this is
plan was
there.
for this one to zoom ahead and these linger back and then pepper you from range 3. But I thought, oh, I'll hide around the planet and do it. But no, it takes too many actions to get around the planet. I always forget. It takes too many actions to get around the planet.
So now it's the Telek Sharan, which is
And your ships are going to be fully healed by the time they get back to me.
it is Tel Aviv's battle cruiser. This is going to hurt as well now, I think. Which is this one? It's at range 1, so I get 3 attack dice. +1 is 4, +1 is 5. You've got I've got a battle stations, and also you've got a -1 evade because of my scamp.
Fudge muffin. I need to rethink my strategy pronto.
Okay, I will spend my battle stations. Battle stations.
Battle stations. I just hope I can survive this round.
That's 3 hits going in. You lose 1 less defense dice.
Okay, well, I don't think I got roll. If I'm
Then
rolling 1
3
less
damage goes
defense.
through. I think your ship explodes in a finery of destruction.
Boop.
We're going to remove it from the battlefield. The benefit is you get to lose your auxiliary power token. There we go. And you put that over there. That's one ship less for you to worry about disabling your tokens. Okay, which means the third ship doesn't get a shot. So let me take a screenshot, and then we can move to the third round. So far, we have just seen Andorian superiority, which probably says a lot about having a modern card pack.
Yeah, because there's no Vulcans that are modern, I don't think. Except for maybe an OP prize. Because the Vulcans have 2 retails, 2 OP prizes, I think it's 2. And then 1 blind booster. Maybe there's 2 blind boosters, I'm not sure.
Well, they are kind of medieval, aren't they? They refer back to the origin of Starfleet, first
Same with the
contact, and all
Andorian
that.
ships.
All right, Andorian ships. Well, they always focus on their superiority, don't they? Of like weapons and high tech, which I must admit you never seem to get the impression of in the TV series. Right, we go to the third round. I think you might be in trouble, my good friend.
I think I might be in trouble indeed. Alright, let me think this through. I don't need this guy. Um... Yeah, let's go with that. Oh, I forgot you can do it with the scroll wheel to rotate things. Like a drifter, I was born to walk alone. Sorry, I got that stuck in my head.
Can be the cat natural. I have a feeling in our game later on, you might be getting splattered quite heavily by the Klingons. I have a
I thought it
feeling
was
he's about
Matt that I had to worry about. He destroyed my one ship that I really wanted to survive. And the hood's trailing on one hull. So I've got two ships that might survive if I can escape Matt long enough for him to fight the other players.
but
But
then
the
you'll
other
have
players
the
are fighting each other, so it's just me and Matt.
Klingons. I'm giving James a good kicking, but you've got Matt, Jed coming in range of you and Matt with a torpedo fusillade. So I think that's probably where we're going to end up going.
Well, what's it called? The hood could have stood a chance against the Klingons because it was entirely built to shoot cloaked ships. But then Matt thought, "Hey, let's kill the hood," and I was like, "No, the hood is like it benefits you to keep the hood alive."
Let's discard these tokens. And I believe it's me first. Is that correct?
Yep. You move
So
two
it
ships,
will
then I
be.
move two
Make
ships,
sure
then
I
you
didn't
move your third ship.
order this time. It will be the Kumari who reveals first. The
Mm.
Kumari is this one, and it reveals a straightforward 4. Now, I have a feeling this might be a bump.
Nope.
No, it clears the planet. We have paid a greatest amount of money for our navigator, and he will target lock. Or
Honestly,
target lock is the way to go.
I think he already has a target lock, doesn't he?
No, here's a different one. He's got one
Oh,
for the
okay.
Andorian battle, and now he's got one for the end.
I think my favorite
Have a dash.
Andorian moment in the entire series is when the Andorians pretend to be like mining surveyors to try and trick the Zindi, and they're all like, "Oh, we're just out here mining," and they're like, "Go away," and it's like, "But there's so many good resources in this asteroid belt. I can't leave." It basically does his best like imitation of a Ferengi.
None have left to salvage. Right, that's me done, my good sir. Then it will go to my second ship, which is the flagship, Tel Aviv's battle cruiser,
Oh, what am I
which is
speaking
this
of?
one. He will reveal, and he will go 45-degree left, and this is where my driving facility comes in. There we go. Good, good.
Okay, then it's
Uh,
what's your action?
now Tel Aviv's he's not going to be in range, I don't think. But you know what? He will target lock because that's a nice little present that will remain forever. So there we go. There's a target lock which I will put on this ship, and we will put a scan down because that is free.
Okay, then first of mine to reveal is my skill 6 Tikir. Boop. Turn right 2. And that unfortunately throws it on Ox.
Oh,
Then we have the Niva. Never in a million years, Shiva. And that is not red, because it's a good boy. It doesn't get its pizza slice of doom. Before it's Acciano. It's action. Let me just check here. You're at range 3, so I don't think I can use my powers on you. Oh, I can target lock. That might be nice. Are you gonna be able to shoot me? Yes, you will, and... Okay, so you can shoot me. I can't shoot you, so I think I'm going to take my...
You reckon Andorian lavatories have those little blue blocks?
Hmm. Let's see, scan. Do I want to do a scan? No, wait. You might use a special weapon on me, so I think I'll just go for an evade. Actually, let's try some offensive moves. Dun 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 dun. Boop. Okay, now it's up to you with your generic battle cruisers. Oh, the battle cruisers, it's moving into lines.
You should have tried to isolate one of my ships and shoot it repeatedly in the head.
I screwed up my sniping maneuver, okay? I've never successfully run a sniping maneuver in this game.
All right, my last ship was 45-degree left, 3. That will be my highest captain skill. Just make sure I've got the right ship.
I feel like you're gonna bump. Hey!
Bump. Woo, woo, woo.
Scratch the paint, mate. No action
Scratch.
there.
Well, it's because he's orange. If he wasn't orange, he probably wouldn't have bumped. There we go. That's about the right place. Now he loses an action.
Now which brings it to combative phase.
Yeah, he has good Wednesdays though. You see this orange guy.
No, it's time for combat.
Time for combat. There's only been me firing, I think. So, and he's not in range. So I think he don't think he's in range either. So it's only one ship to
No.
fire, which is the Kumari.
Kamari's
Now
firing on my ship. You want to sink my
Kumari,
battleship.
yeah, but Kumari has a target lock as well.
You wouldn't shoot
Uh,
a harmless science vessel, would you?
so this might hurt. I don't have a battle stations, unfortunately.
What are you using a secondary weapon or primary?
I'm going to use a secondary weapon, which means I'm going to
Okay.
spend my target lock. Kumari loses its target lock. This might really hurt. So I'm going to put 3 time tokens on advanced weaponry. There we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to put 2 time tokens on Andorian Imperial Guard, which means I'm going to add 1 additional attack dice for every time token on the advanced weaponry. So that's 3 extra dice. So I'm throwing 8 dice at you now with no purity. But I do have a scan. Do
No,
I?
yeah, it doesn't actually show how many's in a stack. You have to move your finger over it.
Oh, let me make sure I've got the right card. No, I've got the wrong ship there. Sorry, this is the wrong ship. It is the Kumari, not that one. I can still do the same maneuver, but not being put my time tokens in the wrong place. And that gets 2 of those. Ooh. So
So you're rolling 8.
8 attack dice. And I can't discard your captain because I'm not in range. So 8 attack dice. This might hurt. But there's no purity. It's actually more than 8 because I also get the Klingon flagship, which is because I'm firing at range 2 or 3, which will give me an extra attack dice. But in fact, the rule of 3 will now stick in here, won't it?
Yeah. Where's your flagship? Which one is your flagship? Is it
Here we go.
Yeah, so no. You
All of
won't
the
be able
friendly ships
to.
are in range 1.
Yeah, the rule of 3 stops you from going past 8.
So
The only way to do that would be if you were attacking with your primary weapon and you had a buff to your primary weapon that wasn't counted as a
yeah.
modifier. Like what is it? The one that increases your primary weapon is different.
So it wasn't too bad. It's only 2 hits, 2 crits, and 4 hits.
That's
Ouch.
4 hits and 2 crits.
There is no scan token, so.
Let's organize these.
Oh, did you get a target lock on me there?
Yeah.
Is that some little Vulcan chicanery? He dodged
Yay!
one. So that'll be one hit removed. That will be 3 hits going in and 2 crits.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's
So
all
if I'm
right.
not
So
mistaken, that'll be your shields,
I just
unless
need
you've
to
got some
check.
little Vulcan chicanery,
So yeah, that's 3 of my shields and 2 of my hull.
which is critical. So you have to draw 2 critical cards. So you can't use any of your eyebrows to deflect one of those hits.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I can deflect anything with my eyebrows. Let's be real.
It'll be a minor explosion, which will give you roll an
No!
attack dice.
I have to discard my weapon.
More shakiness. Roll an attack dice. If you get another hit, it's another damage. And then you can
Okay.
flip it down. And then choose one of your weapon upgrades, discard it, and then flip this card face
I
down.
actually brought a weapon on this thing. Oh.
You have your photonic weapon has been discarded. Nope.
Oh,
So
I
you can
don't
flip
take an
both.
extra hit for that though.
You can flip them both down then, and then lose your photonic weapon.
So I've got 3 hull left because of combat vessel.
That's it, my good sir. That'll be the end of the round, and I will
Well, I don't think
discard.
we're gonna need an hour timer on this match. Something tells me
No, I
this match
don't
is
think
gonna end
so.
itself.
I only have 1 time token left on my other advanced weaponry.
All
Yeah,
right.
this is gonna hurt.
Combat.
You need to be facing the wrong way. You have just literally turned. You're just showing me your rear, your posterior,
My only
and of
other
course,
option was to do the same thing and then just have us running around a planet forever, and I didn't want to do that. I didn't want
you
to
want
get
to get
into a
yourself
race
through
around the
them fast.
planet, so I thought, let's just finish it out here in open space. Maybe I'll
You
get
want to do a
like...
big sharp turn, I reckon, there, so you can get some shots at me.
We'll see. We'll see.
But it's sad
Alright, so
music
let's
playing
plan
now.
some moves here.
Sad music for your fallen comrade. Do you know, I actually don't think Scotty should be able to play the bagpipe because I think that is just like total generic garbage. Just like every Scotsman can play the bagpipes.
Well, you know, all Vulcans at all Vulcan... Oh, take the photo. All Vulcans at the funerals listen to Amazing Grace by the Bagpipes. I like I said by the Bagpipes like it's a band. Alright, did you take the screenshot?
Oh yeah, forgot.
No, I gotta
Take
remove
the
this scan token.
yeah. That's a screenshot taken. Forget my my posterity requirements.
Mm-hmm. Gotta do your part for the community. I have no idea how much energy I actually have. My sleep was so messed up this weekend. It's gotten to the point where I'm an insomniac during weekdays, and then I become narcoleptic during the weekends. I think that's the right word for if you fall asleep.
Narcoleptics, if you fall asleep, yeah, when you randomly fall asleep, but they tend to like be talking, have the conversation, and will just fall asleep. I
Well,
used to go in narcoleptic.
I literally fell asleep within a minute of an event that I had planned and was hosting. Like,
I
I'd
used to
been
be a
awake and
teacher.
everything, and I was like, oh yeah, it's gonna start now. And then I woke up an hour later.
I used to be a teacher, and I used to have a teaching assistant that would just fall asleep. She'd be teaching it, and this is obviously in the lower grade primary school. And one of the kids on a table would be like poking her in the face to see if they could get her to wake up.
Alright, I got my dial set.
See, I've gone for a highly controversial maneuver. It's
Oh, you're
the
doing the Klucksberg reverse twist maneuver, are you?
that's right,
Oh
with a
no.
slight hint of blue.
Isn't that the one that has a 60% chance of blowing up a planet?
No. Actually, I'm going to change one of my moves for. So let me just take sure. Yeah, I'm going to change that one.
Oh, we locked the planet.
I locked the planet. It's blue. I kind of feel that the blue planet has given me an advantage. Okay, my good sir, let us engage in war. For that is the battle. I will, my lowest captain skill, which is the Kumari, with a pitiful skill of 5, will do this. Forward 3. Ooh, I think that might be a mismove there. Undo. Let's move that again. That's better. And it has. Does the Kumari have a? No, the Kumari lost its. So the Kamari will battle stations. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Okay, then.
Okay, my second ship. You need to meet to my 6, which is the flagship, which is Tel Aviv's battle cruiser, who will also make a preposterous maneuver. It will be 45-degree left. So that was not a bad move. That's put me within range 1 for my attack bonus. Just depends where you're going to be. I'm going to get a scan with that for free, and I'm going to drop a battle stations down. Whoop, whoop, whoop. This might hurt this turn, my good sir.
Well, let us
And
find
it'll be
out.
your turn to move, boyo.
One bang right. Oh,
Why did you not make a full combat turn then?
because I'm on Ox, remember?
Ah,
And not anymore, because I just pulled a green move. And I should
just when you want a second maneuver now.
probably target lock, because I can actually, no, I can't actually shoot you guys. But you
No,
can
you're in
shoot
the wrong
me,
angle. You
which
need to make a sharp
sucks.
turn.
I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna, gonna, gonna,
So
gonna, gonna.
have they impressed you, these Vulcans?
Not this build.
I
But I think
feel
it. I think honestly, this is more my failing at flying this properly. I feel like I could have had a slight chance of doing this had I flown properly. I may have had a slight chance had I flown properly. Slight,
yeah,
just
I
a
think
bit.
it would have been better. Would have been better doing a bit of jousting on straight for me and isolate your shots onto one single ship.
Yeah,
I think the dividing the party
because
was a
two of these
foolhardy
ships.
Ferengi
See,
idea.
the thing is, two of these ships are actually snipers. Their named abilities let them do stuff at range 3. That was the thing. And now that's out the window.
So me closing on you has really upset your plans.
No, no, me flying around a planet upset my plans. Because I can still trigger my stuff. Because I can shoot to leave with the ship by performing a scan. He's gonna die before he can even shoot. Why do I have all these old 90s rock songs stuck in my head? 90s, 80s? What is this? I don't even like the rock music from that era. Anyway.
There's some good music from that era.
I don't even know what era. Anyway, okay, you're a guy.
Aerosmith. Have you ever listened to any Aerosmith?
I don't know. I like the
Yeah,
60s.
Aerosmith did some amazing songs.
I
Right,
like the 60s.
you're going to get a shot. So my last ship, it's gone free forward, which may have gone a bit of a failure. Let's see, have I bumped again? No, he has not.
I just
But
realized I
there was
should
a
have triggered my
possibility.
captain ability, and I forgot to trigger my captain ability.
Now he is angry because he's orange. He's now going to battle stations. He's shouting at the blue people, "Get to the lines! Press all the buttons!"
Slamming his
And
fists on the counter.
stop looking through blue windows, and open fire. Okay, then it'll be me firing first, if I'm not mistaken. And he has a battle station, and it's Andorian battle cruiser. We'll be firing at the Navarre. It has a target lock, but my weapon is not ready. So it will be 3 + 1 is 4 + 1 is 5. 5 attack dice with a target lock and battle stations. This might hurt. Let's take your range 2, range 3, so you are going to get an extra defense. Pew pew pew. That is the I will spend my target lock. Actually, no, I'm not going to spend the target lock, so I'll just put that aside. It's a miss. So it's 4 hits. 4 hits, and I will keep my battle stations, and I will keep my target lock. Oh
Okay.
no!
No. I'm going to spend my scan token. No, I don't actually need to spend. Yeah, I'm going to spend my scan token to trigger T'Pol, which lets me re-roll 2 of my defense dice.
Nice.
Oh, perfect.
Oh,
So that
T'Pol, you
reduces the
did a
attack
good
by
thing.
2, meaning I only take these dice.
2 in.
And that means, let's see what I got left on this ship. I have 3 hull remaining because this is the combat vessel variant. So I just managed to survive.
It's smoking. But the good news is now you can return fire. So this is when you can wreak havoc on those blue people. You can kick me in my antenna with your proton particle physics.
Now I can either engage you with 4 attack dice, no, with 3 attack dice and a reroll, or I can trigger photonic weapon, which is 4 attack dice and it comes with a single reroll. Oh, it's only a single reroll. I'm gonna take the chance. I'm gonna take the odds.
Well, you got an particle beam there.
Not on this ship, but yeah. Oh no, I discarded this weapon. I can't use it.
You did. It's lost. I was thinking that. I think you've lost that.
Yeah, no. So I'm gonna do the 3 attack dice at range 2 with the reroll.
Well, you didn't discard it. It got destroyed because I shot it. I had a direct hit into your weapon bay. Oh, that's
with
a crit going through.
I'm gonna spend my target lock to
Oh
reroll.
yeah. Oh.
Oh, that was pretty good.
It's 2 crits in. So that is into the Kamari. Yeah, the Kamari. So I got 1 evade plus an extra dice from my thingy. So it's 2 dice. I can convert one of them into a blank, and I can add an evade because you are a Vulcan. Oh, I can convert 1 into a thingy, so I convert that into a dodge, and then I can add 1 is I evaded 2 critical hits. I hate to say this, that's just unfair, isn't it?
So I do no damage?
You do no damage. You deserve to do damage then, I think. So you got that to me to fire then, isn't it? Because that one can't fire anybody unless you've got a rear fire right
I
back.
think that the Vulcan. Okay, I'm gonna say right now. I think that the Vulcan work if you integrate them into the Federation or you put Federation cards on the Vulcan, which you can do. It's within the rules of the game, but it's not even breaking faction pure because they're a sub faction. But that is just they don't have the punch that they have when you throw them against the Andorians. I think they might stand a chance against Zindi.
Oh, might. Should be a scam,
they might have a chance against Zindi. They definitely could kill the Romulans and the Federation, I think. They might have a chance against Zindi, and they have no chance against Andorians unless you're a good flyer. And I screwed up this flying. All right, so
well, if I didn't have, yeah, you did screw up your flying. If you didn't have, if I had 45-degree firing arcs and you had the 180, I think you could have taken advantage of that. It's 2 hits through. It's not an amazing. I have a battle stations which I will spend.
Is this a regular weapon or what are you firing with the Kamari?
Regular regular phaser, but you get what, because I've got a scan token, you get one less defense dice.
Okay.
I did spend my battle stations. I could have. I did have a target lock there, didn't I? Oh well. No, it's on. It's firing at this ship. It's firing at the Navarre, not firing at the Declare.
Oh, it's
So,
firing at the Nivar. Okay.
so I'm firing at the Navarre. Yeah, so I should have declared that.
Are you what are you shooting with? Which ship?
I was shooting with my flagship, which is Tel Aviv battle cruiser. I spent my battle stations. You get my scan token says you get one less
Okay.
defense
Well,
dice.
I rolled a blank.
Well, you get one less defense, and then I've got 3 hits going through, which I think says goodbye to that ship, unless you've got any trickery.
No, not Sovak.
Oh, there it goes. Looks like they are Vulcan't, not Vulcan. They're Vulcan't.
I'm gonna need to quote you on that for my video.
All right. So it will
The
be my
Vulcans,
last
or as I like to call them, the Vulcan'ts.
Kumari. That will be my last final shot. It is at range 3. Do I have a target lock on this boy? Hello, boy. Oh, tell Av, no, I don't. So I did take a battle station. So it's going to fire my regular weapon. So it's 4 attack dice with my Klingon, independent Klingon upgrade, my flagship. And that will be 2 hits. I will spend my battle stations. So that will turn those into 4 hits. This is going to hurt my good friend.
Let us roll, let us roll, let us
Do
roll.
get an extra defense dice, though.
Oh, wait. However, before you convert those dice, because I get
Go on
to... defenders technically get to modify enemy attack dice before you
right,
do.
there you go. I'll put them back then. I'll put my battle stations back.
I would like to force you to re-roll this guy here, and I'm going to disable my tractor beam. Oh wait, no, you're not at range 1. Never mind. Tractor beam doesn't work.
Okay. Track beam doesn't work, so let's put that back.
So yeah, they're all
So
hits.
they're all hits then, yeah. So
There's
yeah,
my roll.
I spent my battle stations though.
Okay, well that was a terrible roll, so I cancel one of them.
That's 3 goes through. Would you like to leave it there? I think you could fly off the board for safety, which is probably the better move.
No, I'm gonna fight to the death.
You sure, good sir?
I have some tricks up my sleeve on this ship I want to use.
I'm not all about in destroying an opponent, so
I want to at least trigger off this captain once. He's my favorite captain in the game, and I've almost never been able to actually use him because the games always his ship ends up getting blown up or something.
you
Anyway,
shouldn't say that. You shouldn't say that to me because I've got a lady on my ship which can make you discard your captain.
Yeah, I figured you might do something like that. I had 2 cards that could have stopped you, but you blew up those ships.
Yeah, Tel Aviv. Oh, I can discard my time tokens. Yeah, you're going to get hit hard, I think, this turn now, I think.
I might just fly off the board. We'll just see what happens. If I fly off the board, I fly off the board. If I not, I keep flying. We'll find out. I'm not quite sure.
Now, let me just see. It will be the Andorian battle cruiser to move first. I need to think a bit more cleverly about my movements now. Because of the order that they will activate.
I should have built
Good
a
chance.
swarm. I should have just built a swarm and gone for quality because they have battle stations. I think that'll be my next build for Vulcans. I'll build 1 strong ship and then build a bunch of swarms of.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot to be said. Certainly when playing Klingons, I often go for
They have
the
no time
D7
token
horde.
weapons. That's one of the big problems.
I go for the D7 horde, and it's just such a really good build, the D7 horde.
And their ships aren't cheap either. These ones. They're not like these Evans. Hopefully the Vulcan faction pack slashes their price. When that comes out in 6 years.
Yeah.
Although, things are actually looking up for the what's it called? The Alliance finally, but I still don't buy it. I'm still not convinced they're going to release it in January.
Well, they have been probably hit quite hard by the crisis, like
Yeah, but
everybody
I'm
else.
saying like they've been doing horrible stuff to it since way before COVID even happened.
No, I know.
But yeah, I'm thinking like things are looking up. They've released actual photos of the booklet, but that isn't saying much seeing as the game was finished almost a year ago. The company that
Yeah.
designed it was like, yeah, no, we designed it, we finished it. They just haven't manufactured it. Okay,
So shall I
let's let the audience know right now that none of your ships have any damage on them.
It'll be a forward 2 for the Kamari because it's me before you. Now that'll be a 2 forward, and I believe it has a target lock. No, it doesn't. So it will have a target. Oh, now do I want a target lock? Because I've still got my advanced weaponry is still disabled. So I will battle stations. Battle stations. Just realized I've been probably missing out on one or two of my powers here as well,
Oh
due to
no, the
poor
horror.
coordination.
The Andorian forgets one of its 800 powers.
I know one of my faction pack powers. I'm sure I've negated, and a professional player would look at me and go, "You are an idiot. You fly
I've
like a
considered
Ferengi."
buying 2 of those faction packs, but I just don't know
Yeah,
whether
I
I
wish I
want
had.
to. There's just
So,
the one problem I have with the faction packs, which is actually a good thing because it stops people from buying like 800 of them, is that faction packs come with like only a handful of non-unique cards
oh,
that aren't
that's
ships.
not. It's not a collision. It's very close though.
Oh no, sorry, I keep.
You knocked my ship then.
Yeah, so I try to hit the magnifying glass key,
So
but
I actually moved that back.
I hit the wrong one. I hit N, and N does some weird stuff. It like black holes the
Undo. If I
keyboard.
undo its move, and then I did. This is the Kamari. I did a forward 2. Should put it back in its right place.
Yeah, see,
Okay.
the M and the N have worn off on my keyboard, so I hit the wrong ones.
No, I don't think that's a collision, or is it?
No,
Can
it is
you?
not at all. It's not a collision.
Not a collision.
Just looking
So
at
I've
them.
actually flown quite well this game. So now that is Tel Aviv's battle cruiser. It
Just don't
has a
tell the other
target
guys
lock.
in the group. They still think I'm actually good at playing this game.
Yeah. Well, I'm not. And then
They
I get
think that the
scanned.
reason I suck is because I make really weird thematic builds that aren't effective.
I really like your bit. Oh, sugar. Just pick my shit and move. Trying to move a token.
That was moving ship site.
There we go. It's got a target lock already. I have a feeling that's going to really hurt you this turn. Okay, it's your move. And then I've got my Andorian battle cruiser.
Bank right
There we
one.
go. Nice shot turn. At least you're going to get a shot in. No, you didn't do a shot turn. Bank right. What you doing? You're getting a shot in still.
And I am discarding Kov for my action, which regains 2 of my shields.
Oh, that's needed.
And I probably still won't survive this round, but we'll see.
Maybe they need slightly less logic and a little bit more firepower.
Yeah, I should have built for offense. I built for this weird combo and shooting from long range, and I screwed up the flight path. But yeah, no, it still would have been really hard for me to win against an Andorian build like this.
All right, so it'll be Andorian battle cruiser, my last ship, which will
Mainly
be
because like
my.
it takes like 2 or 3 cards for me to get decent like defense on these ships. Meanwhile, your ships, you just throw that
Yep, there's
one
a
four
bump.
point upgrade on, and you're good.
Yeah, there's a bump. My orange friend has bumped. He actually has been the worst captain in my fleet for flying ability because he
So
has
what
bumped
skills?
twice
This,
now.
this is a 6 skill ship left now.
So yeah, he will fire first, but now he has no purity because of his silly confusion. He will actually, if I'm at range 2 or 3, though, I will get 2 additional attack dice. Yes, I will. 2 or 3 additional 2 additional attack dice, which will take it to 5. No purity though, so what I roll is what I get. And there it is. It will be 1 crit, 1 hit. Yeah, that's quite easy for you to evade.
I'm rolling 2.
Pew pew.
Oh, clicked outside the window there. Aye!
That'll be a double evade. You evade all my attack.
Finally, things are turning up Vulcan. And
Just at the end, the music gets more and more glorious as the Vulcan's turn.
I will return fire on the Andorian battlecruiser, and I will be attacking with, wait for it, I finally get to do it, Wumbo Combo, +1 attack dice, because it's a sniping ship.
That's why you're firing at that one. And it's got no defense. So that's only why you get shoot that, not the other one.
No, because I roll more dice when I attack at range 3 than I do at range 2.
Just to warn you though, I will get 2 evade, +1 is 3 evade, convert a blank, and I can also add a defense.
Okay, so logically my best shot is to shoot
Yeah. Well, you're going to get an
leave.
extra attack dice. I'm going to get an automatic. I should be helping you here, but yeah, if you fire that back ship, I'm going to get 3 defense dice. I can convert a blank to.
Okay, round 1 or round 2, I should have just fired everything at Talib's battlecruiser, because Talib's battlecruiser is the flagship, and it's the one that helps everyone.
It is. That's the one you need to kill first.
Yeah, okay, I'll shoot that.
It doesn't get benefit from. Can't add it to other powers as well. So
I just wanted to really use my sniping ability before I died. All right, here we go.
I get 2 defense dice because it's the flagship, but no special powers on the evade.
Well, you can repair 1 shield every turn for free.
That's pretty nice. Okay. 2 defense dice. What have you got in? 2, 3. Did you get the 3?
I got 2 hits.
That's a double dodge. And I've got a special power here. Whenever you perform a... No, it's not. No, it's within... No, it's not. Capes, just 2 evade. Did you get 2 in?
Yeah, I got 2 hits. You got 2 evades, so you dodge everything.
That's a full evade. And I will jump straight in with firing. We'll go for the throat with Tel Aviv's battlecruiser. It returns fire. It's going to activate enhanced weaponry. So it'll be 3 tokens on that, and it'll drop 2 tokens on the Andorian Imperial Guard. So I can add 3 attack dice, giving me an 8 attack dice. Discard my target lock, but I do have battle stations. This is going to hurt. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I feel like I would have had a better time going up against the Borg than the Andorian.
Yeah.
At least then some of my hits would have stuck.
I didn't actually realize they were so good against the Vulcans.
They are built for killing Vulcans.
Okay, actually, that's a pretty bad roll because... Oh, no, it's not, because it's battle stations. That's a horrific roll. I'll spend the battle station token, and that will be 8 damage going through. No crits, 8 damage. I have a scan which reduces your defense pool by 1.
I think this is going to be the first and only time I ever get to do this, but... That was a great game. I loved it.
There's a Vulcan't.
Vulcan't.
Just say it was a great game to play, my good friend. I will see you later on tonight if you want to catch some shut-eye before the main game. Next time I won't go Pandorians. Maybe I'll go some other. I'll go Ferengi or something. They're just broken as well, aren't they?
Oh yeah, I mentioned to in the video that I do not know how to fight against Ferengi. They're pretty. They're
Maybe I'll
they're
just wait for the video